Chicago Emergency Johnson. Hello?
Talk to me. Who talks to me?
Okay. Do you need the police, yes or no?
Hello? I need the police over here. My wife got a knife on me, on the bed, right now.
She has a knife on you?
Yeah.
So the knife is to your throat, okay. What's your name?
Yeah.
And what's your wife's name? And what's your name?
Michael Craig.
Okay, Michael. All right, you called already.
Did you get the officers out here?
Yes. Make sure you answer any blocked or private numbers. The police are going to come. Your number?
Yeah.
Okay. Be looking out for the police, okay?
All right.
Okay, bye.
And my kids up in here, they scared.
How many kids you got?
One right now, here at the house. The other one's going to school.
Okay, gotcha. Be looking out for the police.
Do like I tell you. Go downstairs.
The man you hear there is Michael Craig of Chicago. Michael told his son to call 911, and you can hear him talking to the dispatcher saying that his wife had a butcher knife to his throat. Their 7-year-old son was there the whole time, witnessing all of this. He told his son to go downstairs and wait on the police to come to hold the door open for them. When I got this story, I couldn't believe that I haven't heard about it anywhere. This happened over a month ago. And there are a lot of reasons for that, which I'll get into in a minute. But Rogue Truth put me up on this and thought this was a very important story to get out there, and I would agree, because it seems to be a lot of covering up going on, and I don't like it. Before we get into this story, take a second to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Click the notification bell for updates. And if you're new, include new subscriber in your comment below, and I'm going to try my best to respond to all of you. Chicago, if you're from Chicago, let me know below. And also tell me if you heard about this story around the city. Family members of Michael Craig also feel free to reach out to me. I have much respect for the family, and my only purpose is to bring awareness to Michael's story. You know, maybe another father can be saved from a situation like this simply by being aware. The sad thing is, a lot of men are out here dealing with Cruellas. People laugh it off. They don't take it seriously because they've been programmed to believe that women are harmless. Some may even believe that this behavior is cute. But I'm telling everyone out there listening, men and women, some of these women have serious issues, so stay away from them because they can and will come for you. It was about 7:30 in the morning on October 4th, 2021. 911 dispatch received this call.
I need the police over here. My wife got a knife on me, on the bed, right now.
She has a knife on you?
Yeah.
It was 61-year-old Michael Craig. He said the mother of his 7-year-old son was holding a knife to him and he couldn't move. His son there watching it all. The child was scared but still listened to his father's orders to go downstairs and hold the door open for police. 2 officers arrived on scene less than 10 minutes later. His son was there at the front of the building waiting on them. You could hear them asking the boy, "Does anyone have a knife? Who has a knife?" And the child replies, "My mama." The officer continues, "What is she doing with the knife? Do you know what she's doing with the knife? Who told you to call?" The officer had the taser in his left hand, the gun in his right. Michael was yelling in pain. She was poking him with the knife. But instead of shooting her, the officer shot Michael. That's when the officer picked up the knife, pulled the woman away from Michael, and said, "Are you okay? Where did he stab you?" The lady said nothing. All of this captured on video, by the way. I'll leave the links to the videos below in the description. But you have Michael here. He's having a DV situation. Cops are called. He told them the woman was the suspect. When they got her, Michael said it again when they entered the apartment. All of that, and they still saw her as the victim? How? And Michael was gone. His family described him as a kind, soft-spoken man with a big heart who was well known in his neighborhood. He would pick up trash off the ground to keep the neighborhood looking nice. If he saw someone carrying bags, he would help them. If someone was out there crying, he would ask them what's going on, what's wrong with them. An everyday working man, he made an honest living. Michael was a building custodian. According to one of his family members, He and his wife had been married several years, and they had a previous incident where she stabbed him multiple times. Even after what she did to him before, Michael stayed with her because of their 7-year-old son. He wanted to keep their family together. As other officers and detectives arrived on scene, that's when the cover-up started. For starters, you may be wondering, where is the mugshot? Or what's the suspect's name? Well, this is why. I'll leave the link below to this document as well. You're looking at the original incident report from the Chicago Police Department. Victim Michael A. Craig, born in 1960, 61 years old, 5'6", 168 pounds. Suspect, black female, 5'6", 183 pounds. Born in 1989, 32 years old. As you can see here, her name was covered up. They are protecting her identity, just like they protected her when they got to the apartment when she was the problem. Michael left out the house in a body bag while they transported this woman to the hospital who was already in good condition. Nothing wrong with her. Just a woman who stabbed a man for the second time. Because remember, this isn't the first time she's done this, according to the family. Then get this. They did not take her to jail. They took her to a mental health facility. Meanwhile, you got all of these officers here. Here's a list of all of the officers and detectives on scene. You can also click the link below to get this too. By looking at this list, you can't really tell which officer it was. Officer Ricky Thompson, he's listed as the reporting officer. He's a black man. But if you look at the video, the officer who shot him was not black. So who was the officer? Well, his name is hiding in plain sight. Alberto Covarrubias. Here's another piece of the cover-up. In the report, Officer Alberto listed Michael A. Craig as the subject. I want to bring your attention to this part here. Was subject armed with a weapon? The officer checked yes. What weapon was it? He checked knife. Why would he write in his report that Michael A. Craig was armed with a knife when from the initial 911 call, you can hear it was his wife who had the knife? They also heard him say it on the scene, on the body cam. The little boy also told him that his mama had the knife, not his dad. But in this report, Officer Alberto, he lied and said that Michael had a knife. And the lies didn't stop here. He checked that Michael did not follow verbal direction. He checked that Michael was a threat. He checked physical attack with weapon. He also checked that Michael used force to cause death or great bodily harm. About Officer Alberto, he wasn't even supposed to be working with the Chicago Police Department. He had a case with the Chicago Police Board. They did an investigation on him in 2018, where the superintendent signed this document saying that he should be terminated. All of this comes from an incident about 2 years prior in 2016. The police board conducted this investigation. They said on Saturday, March 26, 2016, that Officer Alberto caused a disturbance. He got into it with another man, Guadalupe Morales, and the police had to be called on the police officer. Officers detained him when they arrived on scene. He threatened to kick the officer's A and was cursing at him, being combative. He also stole some of the officer's paperwork. Because he was an officer, they originally put him in the front seat of the car instead of the back. His sergeant arrived on scene and gave him a direct order to submit to a breathalyzer as a part of their administrative investigation, and he refused. The sergeant reported that he was intoxicated, and Officer Alberto, he did not want to cooperate with the investigation. In their report, they found that he broke 8 rules, including disobedience of an order or directive, disrespect or maltreatment of any person while on or off duty, engaging in verbal and physical altercation with another person, and they cited that he broke this rule, intoxication on or off duty. All of this led to the superintendent recommending Officer Alberto's termination. A couple of years later, he's still there, shot Michael Craig in 2021, and attempted to cover it up by saying that Michael was the aggressor. As for Officer Ricky, he was there with Officer Alberto. And it looks like he's a part of the cover-up too. So you have this unidentified black woman. She's the suspect, but she's being treated like a victim, working in cahoots with these officers, and that's why the family had to hire a lawyer to hold them accountable. I would recommend criminal charges and conviction of Officer Alberto and the wife. Take her out of that mental facility and put her in jail. That's where she's supposed to be. She was a toxic woman. She had already stabbed Michael before, but he survived it. And if I knew Michael then, I would have told him to leave that Cruella alone. And I'm sure his family told him the same. But people, they think with their hearts. He wanted to keep his family together. You cannot have a family with a woman disrespecting you or stabbing you. We all see what happened here. The family that Michael thought he had is gone. And the 7-year-old he is left. Sending condolences to Michael Craig's whole family. I hope they continue to fight and hold these folks accountable. I'm going to leave the links to all of the videos below.